At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's continuing broadcast of the 2026 Apex Steel WNPLSA finals, and you are currently seeing the pictures of pitch 2 here at Service FM Stadium, which is the pitch that this match will be played on. We've already had one finals match decided today. That was the qualifying final between Salisbury Inter and West Torrens Burkalla, and Inter won that 2-1. And now the teams come out for the game that we're about to broadcast, the elimination final between last year's grand finalist Adelaide Comets and Campbelltown City. But there's no tomorrow for the loser of this one. Elimination final, it says exactly what it means. Somebody will be eliminated. The team's just lining up at the moment, both in their normal kit. Comets in the black and blue, and Campbelltown in the all red. We'll take you through the teams as we believe they will line up on the field. For Comets, who are technically the home team today, having been the higher placed team in the home and away series, Masuzu Ito in goal. A back four of Abby Middleton, Sienna Weston, their captain Eleanor Ciroulis and Izzy Notridge. In midfield, Emily Hazelwood, Georgie Nicola and Anastasia Willoughby. And up forward, it's Joanna Katsabis, Chrissy Panagaris and Kylie Pridham. Comets are coached by Joel Porter. And for Campbelltown, it's Izzy Chekovitz in goal. A back four of Elizabeth Kufari, their captain Jose Trimboli, Olivia Bramley and Summer Doman. In midfield, Yuka Takuda, Georgia Yanella and Marina Asada. And up forward, Lydia Gable, Chelsea Dorber and Anna Pritchard. They're coached by Amero Gosti and Joe Rakiki. The officials in the middle, today's referee Lee Pryor. The assistants are Taylor Vanderhoeven and Cassandra Hughes. And the fourth official is Shane Robinson. Well, Comets, having finished second last year, on their way to successfully winning the final series, the grand final, and becoming the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA champions. This time, we'll have to go through the longer route, having finished fourth. The winner of this game will play in a knockout match next week. It'll be against Burkalla. That'll be the minors final. And then they need to win that to reach the preliminary final, and then win that to reach the grand final. It's a tough road, but the team that Comets are facing successfully took that road last season to get themselves all the way to the grand final, which of course they went down 1-0 to Adelaide Comets in. Can they do it again, Campbelltown, or will they fall to Comets as they did in that grand final? We're just a few minutes after the scheduled kickoff time of 3 o'clock. It's going to be Adelaide Comets kicking off. They'll be kicking from right to left as you see it. That's towards the southern or city end here at Service FM Stadium in Jeps Cross. And it's their star striker, Chrissy Panagaris, who's going to get us underway. There's a chance here. Lydia Gable's been able to intercept. An early chance for Campbelltown. Putting it inboard. And Asada. Is it going to deflect in? No. Oh my goodness. Campbelltown were nearly up in 15 seconds. Pritchard has it. And a shot from distance from Yanella. My goodness. Well, it was an unusually errant back pass from Abby Middleton. Maybe just an early touch, not quite going to plan, and Campbelltown very nearly scored, and now there might be danger at the other end, but there's going to be a free kick for a foul, and that was on Hazelwood. And Ciroulis, the captain, who held aloft the Apex Steel Championship trophy last year, to deliver into the area. and it's been hooked away, but Georgie Nicola can keep it alive. Now, here's Takuda for Campbelltown. Into the side today, and so is that player there, Lydia Gable. 2 changes that Campbelltown have made to their starting 11 from the team that faced Metro Stars in last week's final round of home and away matches. Gable and Takuda into the starting 11 in place of Brooke Gilchrist and Monique Rukiki, who start as subs today. Comets also with the 1 change, Joanna Katsabas in for Alicia Rose, also on the substitutes bench. There's Pritchard. Asada gets the return through to Pritchard. It's going to go through to Ito. Out to Middleton. Willoughby. It falls to Pritchard here. And Yanella will get it back to Joe Strimboli. Pritchard. Dorber. Good return ball for Pritchard now. They've got players forward, Campbelltown. Well done, Middleton there to dispossess Anna Pritchard. And there's a good challenge there from Dorber to make sure that Katsabas did not get further up the wing. But Middleton with a long throw up towards Panagaris, who's going to get the free kick for Trimboli's attention there. Do or die clash. As we mentioned, Campbelltown did it last season. At least got all the way to the grand final from 5th spot. They're going to try to do it again. At Comets, they haven't played in this game the elimination final since 2022, which was their first season in the final series. They've played in every final series since. In 2022 they finished 4th and played the elimination final and won it. That was against Football SA NTC, but they went out the following week that year. Here's Gable, who's been a terrific pickup for them. Asada, good challenge, Nicola. Coming through there was Weston. The ball's going to break here for Katsabas. Middleton. Oh, and Yanella's going to be able to get in the way, but it's come back to Katsabas. Just trying to hold on here in midfield. Notridge getting it to Hazelwood, but now Hazelwood's won it back from Gable's challenge and can advance. Hazelwood, huge challenge there by Yanella, but Hazelwood is able to retain possession. Has Katsabas on the wing, was looking to go inside. It's gone to Trimboli for Campbelltown, and here's Pritchard. Oh, but that's gone out for a throw. Didn't quite find Yanella with the return ball. Quick opening 4 minutes here. It's going to be a throw for Campbelltown. And Trimboli will leave it for the right back, Summer Doman. Gets it up towards Gable. Under pressure from 2 players. Willoughby got a touch in there. Here's Nicola. Now, ball through there for Comets. They get it up left-hand side. It's going to be out for a throw, which Weston can come up and take. Sorry, I should say Middleton can take. Gets the return from Willoughby. Middleton looking for the cross. It's just forced Hazelwood to retreat a little. Pridham. Notridge gets a ball in towards Panagaris. Will it drop for her? Or trying to clear the ball there was Yanella, and she gets it away in the end. Dorber. Pritchard. Willoughby almost intercepts, but then robs Asada, and so Comets have it. Cerulis to Middleton, who just chooses Ito. Back to Middleton. It's the same back 4 for Comets that kept Campbelltown scoreless in the grand final last season. Now, here's Pridham, gets the touchdown to Hazelwood there, but that's going to go out for throw in. So the same back four, and in fact, there are 8 players starting for Comets today that started the grand final. Willoughby as well, Nicola, Hazelwood and Panagaris. And Kylie Pridham, who starts today, came on as a sub in the grand final. And there is Pridham trying to get up the attacking right, but it's been well dispossessed by Kufari. Into Asada. Pritchard, who didn't play in the grand final for Campbelltown last year on account of the fact that she was at West Adelaide, and her west side last season was eliminated by Campbelltown in the preliminary final the week before the grand final. Middleton gets the ball up to Katsabis. Nicola. Nice touch from Pridham to Nottridge. Looking to give Pridham the return. Kafari for company. Oh, and might fall to Asada here. Gabe. Cyrilus comes over to challenge. But one Comets player that wasn't at the club last season that's playing today is their keeper Masuzu Ito. And last year's grand final goalkeeper Madison Molino is a sub today. Hazelwood forward. Doman is able to take possession and get it inboard to Yanella. Good challenge Hazelwood, but Campbelltown still have it through Bramley and then Trimboli. Looking to get it out to the right. Middleton's there. Will win the throw. Abby Middleton, who's played in 2 Apex Steel WMPL Grand Finals, also in 2023 with Football SA NTC. Back to Sienna Weston, who was in that grand final too. Well done Asada there to win the ball, but it's rolled to Ito. Nottridge, up the wing. Pridham, looking for the return from Hazelwood. And that's out for a throw. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And after 9 minutes, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide Comets 0, Campbelltown City 0. But for how long? Yanella. Pridham's in the way. Yanella wins it again. It comes out to Kufari, but referee Pryor decided that there wasn't really enough advantage there, and Yanella will get the free. Long from Bramley. Headed by Nicola for Comets. Willoughby gets it forward looking for Panagaris. Bramley now. Turns, gets it up the wing to Kufari. And it's back with Campbelltown keeper Izzy Cheats. Trimboli. Dorber. Yanella. Doman. Up the wing. Pritchard. Doman. Trying to get Asada going. Weston should have that covered. Ito with the clearance. Yanella heads and heads well to Asada. Wanted to get the back pass, the rake back there for Pritchard. Middleton with the clearance. Here's Katsabis. Hazelwood. Oh, that's a good ball. Panagaris, Chrissy Panagaris. Comets are ahead. Chrissy Panagaris in the 11th minute. Great little ball by Hazelwood. And the player that scored the only goal of the grand final last year between these two sides has got Comets away. great move through the middle of the Campbelltown defence. And Adelaide Comets are away. And Chrissy Panagaris now has 25 goals in all competitions. All major competitions in this Apex Steel WNPLSA season. 19 in the home and away rounds, 5 in the WNPL and WSL Cup, and 1 now in this finals match, for which it will be curtains for the loser season 2026. Nottridge, Pridham. It's going to be a throw. Comets did not come into this game in, I would say, the most convincing form. Drew with Campbelltown at Campbelltown in round 16. A 4-0 win over Metro in round 17. That was at TK Shadow Reserve. But then a 3-2 loss last week to Salisbury Inter. And I would say, if anything, probably that result even flattered them. They had to pull out a late equaliser away to Campbelltown when these two teams met 3 weeks ago. But they've started sharply and have taken the lead. Here's Yanella, Pritchard. But Katsabas wins it and wants to get Panagaris through again, but Bramley has it. Kufari, Takuda, back to Kufari, and that's gone out. And to be fair, Campbelltown's form hasn't been great coming into this game either. Not for a finalist. I think that's the context I would put on the form of both these sides. But after that 2-2 draw with Comets 3 weeks ago, they had a surprising 2-2 draw at Vista, where they led early by 2-0, and Vista pegged them back. And last week they won 3-1 against Metro. Here's Hazelwood trying to get them 2-0 up, and it's hit the bar and come down. It didn't come down on the side of the goal line that Hazelwood would have preferred. It came back into play. Doman with the clearance there, up towards Gable. Good touch. Dorber. Takuda. Can Campbelltown respond here? Asada. Pritchard's made a run. Takuda. And that might find Gable. It does. Back to Takuda. Pritchard. Yanella. Can she pull the trigger? Georgie Yanella. Just wide. And it was, I think, a bit of a laboured win over Metro. And, of course, Metro finished 8th last week for Campbelltown. So both these sides needing to find a bit more today. And so far, Comets have done that. Leading by a 0 at the quarter-hour mark. Big win there by Trimboli, and Panagaris has gotten hurt there, and it was a free kick ruled by referee Pryor. Panagaris has gone down. Just wondering if there was a head clash there in that challenge. He's going to be able to carry on. It was a battle royale between Panagaris and Trimboli in the grand final. And it will be on again today. Georgie Nicola to deliver the free kick. Panagaris still not looking 100%, but battled through bravely in the grand final, and you know that it's going to take a bit more than that to get her out of her stride. Dorba to Takuda. Brings the ball inboard. Asada trying to touch it on for Gable, but Saroulis has it for Comets. Bramley's going to be able to retrieve for Campbelltown here. Looking up the line, but Nottridge is in the way. Trying to get the ball over there for Pridham. Oh, gets a good touch inboard. Away by Trimboli. Nicola tries to get it back into attack for Comets. Well, Panagaris is still holding her face behind play. And maybe it's worse than it first appeared. And there's going to be a stoppage to have a look at it. And Panagaris is going to get some treatment. Izzy the Campbelltown keeper, comes over to check on Panagaris. Of course, they were former teammates, with Chekovitz being a former Comets player. And both teams regrouping here. Comets players into a huddle. Panagaris is going to come to the sideline, but she is walking, which is good. Early goal, which has put Comets into the driver's seat at this stage. Now we're going to restart with Middleton's throw. Comets, at least temporarily, will have just 10 on the pitch. Hazelwood there puts on good pressure to Yanella. But Trimboli gets it to Bramley. Gable, nice touch. Takuda. Pritchard. Doman. Oh, that's a good ball, Asada. Flag's gone up though, and the header was into the path of Comets keeper Masuzu Ito. And will go long. Comets still with 10. Panagaris neither has returned to the pitch nor been replaced. Can Campbelltown make that advantage pay? Pritchard trying to get Gable through here. Ito comes out to win it. And now Panagaris is back on the field. And Ito's kick there is out to the right-hand side, but Nottridge hasn't been able to keep it in. Here's Kufari, who we often see a little more forward in midfield or on a wing, but has been at fullback for Campbelltown recently and is in that position today. Now, Pritchard has it in midfield. He's been in great goal-scoring form. Dorba is always in great goal-scoring form. Takuda, under pressure from Nicola, who is able to get the ball out for a throw. Long into the area towards Asada. And Nottridge is able to sweep it away. But now they can recycle the attack, Campbelltown, through Yanella. Doman. Good challenge by Willoughby. It's going to be a throw in. Doman, Dorber comes to be one of the options. Middleton has it here and clears further up the line. Doman, Pritchard offers. Good ball in there by Trimboli. Can Takuta get onto it? She does, you know, and her touch went straight to the onrushing Ito, who claims Cirulis. All playing with fire there and has fouled Takuta. Well, after last year's grand final, which was a very, very physical encounter, you're not going to be surprised if this match is a little bit spicy as well. Dorber with the free kick here. Campbelltown trying to erase the deficit. Oh, it's into a good area. Can Bramley get onto it? Wins the header. It goes high. Middleton gets it away. Here goes Willoughby up against Pritchard, who gets it back to Yanella, who swings it back inboard towards Asada, and it's going to be finished. It's it by Takuta. Campbelltown, the flag's gone up. It's offside. It's not going to count. But Campbelltown there were very close. And that will, as much as there'll be disappointment that that wasn't an equaliser, might give them some encouragement though. Willoughby though, Pridham. Panagaris now it's offside at the other end. Free kick for Campbelltown. Trimboli. Looks left and right. Chips it nicely to Gable, who heads it on, and it's gone to Nottridge though. Good challenge there by Gable on Pridham. Throwing on the attacking right for Comets. Hooked away by Yanella. Here's Middleton. They've gotten the ball from Nottridge back into Nicola, who chips over and Bramley heads away. Good win there by Nicola. Yanella with the header. Good body work there by Takuta. Tries to get it inboard to Dorber, but Anna Willoughby was having none of that. Kafari's throw. Pritchard brings it down. Tries to touch it through to Asada. Nottridge battling with her. Ball's back inboard here to Dorber. Chelsea Dorber takes on one. Goes to pull the trigger. Nicola was alive to it. Ball's come back out to Doman here for Campbelltown. Looking for Takuta. Away by Weston. And it's a throw. Doman to take. Campbelltown have responded well. Up towards Takuta, but Middleton wins it. But it comes to Dorber. Chips it over, looking for Asada, and Ito will let that run out for a goal kick. Moves it on now to Cirulis. That's going to be won by Kufari. Chard. Yanella gives her the return. They have it through Gable on the attacking left. That's a good ball inboard, looking for Asada. Takuta! It's in! This time it's going to count. Takuta has equalised. Great move by Campbelltown up the left-hand side. And it's all square here at Service FM Stadium. Well, Yuka Takuta has found some form at the right time of the season from Campbelltown's point of view. Got her first goal in round 14 in Campbelltown's 8-0 win over Flinders, but then got 2 when these teams met in round 16. And if she gets a second in this game against Comets, well, that could mean that it could be Campbelltown's day. And it came after a good spell for the team in red. And it's now 1-1. Now, Kufari's done well here to get the ball through to Asada. Switches, looking for Doman. Oh, that's been well won there by Katsabas though. Katsabas can keep the, decides to go back. Weston, back to Katsabas. Good pressure from Doman and Dorber. Dorber has it now. Out towards Pritchard. And there's going to be a free kick here. There's been a coming together between Dorber and Willoughby. And a yellow card's going to be shown. I was just following the ball and didn't quite see what happened there, but the card is going to be shown, it looks like, to Chelsea Dorber. Willoughby looks okay. Still holding, looks like her right ear. I'm just wondering if there was a hand in there or something like that. But it's a Campbelltown free kick. Even though Dorber was the player booked, and maybe there were a little bit of afters on that occasion. Trimboli's free kick up towards Asada, headed away by Cerulis. Pridham gets it up the wing, but there's nobody there for Comets. And Campbelltown can get the ball back in, looking for Dorber. Here's Middleton. Katsabas to Weston. Cerulis under pressure from Gable. Back to Ito. And trying to get Hazelwood going. That's fallen to Kafari for Campbelltown. Yanella. Bramley. And they'll go back to Chekovitz, who goes out to Doman's side. And now it's Bramley. Kufari. Huge amount of action in this opening half hour. Pritchard rides one challenge. That's a good ball for Dorber. Chelsea Dorber. The touch was claimed by Ito. Up towards Hazelwood, but Pritchard won it. Nicola is just going to be able to put that out. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And after nearly half an hour's play, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 1. Dorber for Campbelltown. Back to Kufari. Switches it to Doman. Doman looking inboard now for Asada. It's just going to run on to Ito. Who goes long. Won by Yanella. Gable. Asada. They've looked good after that opening patch, Campbelltown, which saw them go behind. And now Dorber has it. Flags up though. I think it was against Asada before that pass went through to Dorber. And Ito with the free kick just outside the area, as you can see. See, you might be able to see there's a match being played on the pitch in the far, on the far side there. That's an elimination final in the reserves competition. So the same match as this one in the reserves competition. It's between West Adelaide and Adelaide Uni. Now Bramley with the header. Kafari, it's out for a throw. Good numbers in here today to Service FM Stadium. Nothing like finals action. Here's Willoughby. But Asada with the big clearance. Weston underneath it. Gets it back to Ito. And that's just going to go over Middleton. Campbelltown throw. Won there by Hazelwood. But now Asada has it and is going to get a free kick. It's going to be Dorba to deliver. I wouldn't rule out a direct shot even from this distance, but no, Dorba's going to clip it in looking for Pritchard. It's come for Cerullis. Asada's there. They're going to win the corner, Campbelltown. In the end, only 2 points separated these teams on the Apex Steel WNPLSA ladder. Nothing separating them at the moment at 1-1. That corner's gone out a little bit wide and Willoughby's going to be able to get it away. Yanella takes it quickly, out by Katsabis. Yeah, Comets finishing on 33 points. Missing third spot by 3 points, which third spot would have put them into the qualifying final, the match that was just played. And Campbelltown just 2 points behind on 31. Big throw by Gable up towards Bramley, who heads it on nicely, and it's cleared. Pritchard gets it back out to Gable. Gable can cross it back in again, and a header is straight at Ito though from Dorba, but it was a good chance. Now they're trying to get the ball out to Hazelwood, who wants to get Pridham on the break, but now Pritchard has it and looking to get it back to Dorba. Cerullis, Gable's lurking, Ito gets it away. Panagaris now to try to bring some control to proceedings for Comets. Willoughby, Katsabis. Back to Middleton. Katsabis now. Oh, Takuda's picked her pocket. And we'll get a free kick. And Campbelltown just having the better of things at the moment. Trimboli will come up to take. Yanella offers short, and that's where it goes. And Doman, and they can just play it across the back here. Kufari. Bramley. Pritchard, who is playing a little more left today, has seen her a lot more right hand of the Comets midfield. They've changed things a little bit today. Takuda is the midfielder that's been swinging right a little bit more. Asada to Gable. There is Takuda. In fact, really, probably more on the forward line in truth. Bit of head tennis here. Hooked back inboard by Dorba. Away by Weston. Oh, head clashes everywhere. Good. In fact, I think two Campbelltown players coming from different directions have clashed heads there, and you can see by the players' reactions that they're a bit concerned about this. One of them was Yanella, and I think the other was Asada. Yanella is looking in the better shape of the two, but a bit of concern here was one of those instances where you just know from everybody's reaction that somebody's taken a heavy knock, and we might have a bit of a delay here. A really unfortunate moment, but at the frenetic pace that this game has been played and just the huge amount of big challenges being made by players on both sides, a ball up in the air like that, well, it can't be that surprising that we've had that sort of problem occur, and we just hope that everything's okay. But at the moment, Asada hasn't gotten her head off the ground, has now, and Yanela also still seated. All the teammates around. Kuda comes to bring water. Yanela's up, which is great. And Asada is now back on her feet, but I think we'll definitely need to get herself assessed on the Campbelltown bench. Both teams having a bit of a chat. The Comets players have gone right over to their bench. We'll see what the outcome of those injuries is going to be. Just to recap that Chrissy Panagaris put Comets in front in the 11th minute, and early on Comets looked very much in control of the game, but it really did swing after that. And Yuka Takuda equalising in the 26th minute for Campbelltown, and Campbelltown have looked pretty sharp in these last 15 or so minutes. Just a reminder that we thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And The Score, on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. In the 40th minute, it's Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 1. Referee Pryor about to start us off again. And Campbelltown, of course, at the moment, only have 9 players out there because Asada and Yanela are both on the sideline. And referee Pryor is going to restart us again. Just drop the ball. Now Asada's come back on. I'm not sure Yanela has yet though. Here's Katsabas up the left wing for Comets. Doman comes to face. Katsabas puts it back inboard for Nicola. Nicola holds on, has to retreat a little. Nottridge. Pridham. Trying to work away into the area, and does Pridham. Panagaris. Panagaris wins the corner. chance with a set piece for Adelaide Comets to retake the lead. Willoughby goes over to take. I've just noticed the fourth official carrying, Shane Robinson carrying the board. I'm wondering if there's going to be a change here. But first this corner from Anna Willoughby. Up towards Weston. Just goes over. Katsabis gets it back to Nottridge. Nicola. And it's going to be cleared by Trimboli. Still, Campbelltown continue with 10. Takuda wins that. Gets it back to Trimboli. The clearance is deflected to Nicola. Pritchard gets a foot in there. Nottridge takes over. Pridham just trying to get it up the wing, but Kufari is able to get the ball out. What's interesting is that it looked like Asada was the player that had come off the worst for wear, but she's back out there, and Yanela, who appeared to have recovered more quickly, is the player that isn't. So hopefully Yanela's okay to continue, but she's not out there yet. Now here's Pritchard battling on the attacking right with Nottridge. It's been cleared. Hazelwood with the header. Pridham getting the return to Hazelwood is good, but ball has gone out for a throw in. Kufari to take. Nottridge puts it back out. And basically, while Campbelltown are a player down, Dorba's essentially up on her own. Or Asada's, I guess, is a little bit of a 10. The ball's broken to Hazelwood here. Good cross by Pridham to Katsabis. Katsabis looking for Willoughby. Good challenge by Asada to make sure that Willoughby couldn't pull the trigger. Takuda. Gable. Back in board, but only Hazelwood's there. Comets have it now. Hazelwood looking to get it through to Katsabis. Panagaris competes. Bramley gets it away. Pritchard. Takuda. Here goes Kufari. Nottridge was in the way. Comes back to Dorba, and Bramley can just take control. Yanela now comes back on. Bramley, Kufari, doesn't have a lot of space. Cerulis with the clearance. Hazelwood did well there to win that header. Here's Trimboli up against Panagaris and goes back to her keeper in Chekovitz. Chekovitz finds Asada, who flicks on for Dorba, who heads on for Gable. Nicola with the header there. Asada for Campbelltown. Under pressure from Willoughby. Does well. Kufari. Trimboli now. Looking to get it up the attacking left. Here's Weston with the clearance for Comets. Trimboli with the header. Nicola for Comets. Willoughby. Weston. Middleton. Up against Takuda, who takes possession. Yanela. Bramley now. Looking to chip it over to Gable. Nicola with the header. Cerulis. Up the wing for Katsabis, and that's gone out. Doman to take. Takuda is short, and that's where it goes. Turns, Willoughby gets a foot in there. Yanela, Doman, Yanela. Back to Asada. Weston's going to be there first for Comets. And that's going to be a Comets throw. Into stoppage time. Into the second minute stoppage time, I should say. Doman getting the ball forward. Willoughby with the header out. 1-1 in the elimination final of the 2026 Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA season. Now Nicola with the header. Gable to take the throw. Long, looking for Takuda. And a chance for Asada. Ito has it. Willoughby. Nicola. In the way there was Yanella. Now Middleton advances for Comets. Katsabas. Up against Doman. Still going Katsabas. Could you get a cross in? Back to Middleton. Will put the cross in towards Pridham. Kufari's header. Asada. Looking for Gable up the wing. That's going to be a Comets throw. Now that might break for Willoughby, who puts a nice little ball out for Pridham and wins the corner. Chance to find a way ahead going into the halftime break for Comets here. And Katsabas goes over to take it. And it's over Bramley, and a chance there. It was Weston, I think, and Takuda was able to get the ball away. Comets can recycle here. Cerulis wants to get the ball out quickly to Notridge on the left. It's gone out. Nearly played 4 minutes of stoppage time. Notridge gets it back from Middleton. Notridge trying to put the cross in. Bramley with the clearance for Campbelltown. Cerulis' header. Nicola and Dorber battle. It's come back down to Nicola. And trying to get forward there was Hazelwood. Goodwin, Yanella. Pritchard. Gable was just a little bit behind her. Away by Cerulis there, and it's with Pridham now, who's won the ball well, and headed by Panagaris. Katsabas is just going to have to go back to retrieve possession, but does well to get inside Trimboli, and will get the free kick for Trimboli's challenge. Katsabas will take, again, it's in an awkward area from a Campbelltown point of view, and it's clipped in towards Nicola and away by Dorber. Now into the 6th minute of stoppage time. Of course, we did have a fair bit of stoppage. Middleton's throw. Katsabas gets it back. And now returned to her from Middleton. Willoughby. Looks to get the ball in. Bramley there, trying to get it away. It's going to be another throw for Comets. And Middleton, I reckon, might launch. In towards Willoughby. Takuda to try to get it away, and does. You just daren't take your eyes off this match for a moment. Middleton again. Takuda wins the header again. Katsabas inboard. Willoughby trying to get it forward. It's fallen here to Katsabas. Has Hazelwood nearby. It's another throw. Comets finishing the half the stronger. Panagaris, that's who they want the ball into if they can, but it was away by Yanella, and here goes Dorba. Dorba gets the ball forward, but Cerulis has it. Weston. Middleton. Katsabas. Up against Doman again. That's going to be a Campbelltown throw. Up the wing now. And it's out for a throw, but it's going to be half time. And my goodness, what an action-packed first half that was between the two teams that played in last year's grand final but cannot do that together again. One of them must exit the final series today in this 2026 Apex Steel WNPLSA elimination final. Comets took the lead in the 11th minute through Chrissy Panagaris. Campbelltown equalised in the 26th through Yuka Takuda. And it's been a huge, huge battle. Absolutely nothing given by either side. And we did have a couple of stoppages for injury, but fortunately after a looked like a head clash between Marina Asada and Georgie Anella, Campbelltown teammates, they were able to continue. It should be an absolutely cracking second half here at Service FM Stadium. Don't go anywhere. After about 12 minutes of messages, we'll be back to bring you the second 45 minutes of this elimination final.
First touches, first goals, first big moments. This is where football comes back to being football. Fast, technical, unpredictable, and always fun. Football Fives is built for players who still love the game, but play it their way. More touches, more movement, more moments that actually matter. Whether you're fitness, chasing wins, or just chasing that feeling of playing again, this is where your game fits. Different divisions, different levels, one shared love of football. Football Fives, football that works around life, not the other way around.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
I just want to make an impact.
Hop in.
Where are we going?
There are so many career paths with SAPOL, from operations to CSI. You could walk the beat or work somewhere a little quieter. If you want to make a difference, there's a career at SAPOL for you.
Hey, it's going to be all right.
Call up the search.
Find where you belong in blue. Search SAPOL Careers.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability, and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Hits it, and what a hit it is, and that makes it 4-1. He got leashes with his left. He's through on goal, he's struck it to the far side. An Olympic have broken the deadlock. It's Minchin Park, ready it through. Satina's there, he's got a first chance at it, blocked, second chance at it. Great stop there by Oxenham. It's broken to Molas. And that's a fine goal to open the scoring for Ardy Molas. Now, just outside the box, faces Van der Hout, he's on his left. Swings a shot in. Oh, that's a cracker. Passing it, John scores a banger.
An injury on the weekend? Our walk-in sports injury clinic is open Saturdays and Sundays to support you. Located ground floor, Calvary Adelaide Hospital, Wakefield Sports and Exercise Medicine Clinic is keeping you moving.
I love refereeing because it's a challenge, you know, to go out to try and get the right decision, manage some of the egos or the personalities, knowing that you've got all these different types of people at play. And it's actually been a good life school as well. I started refereeing junior games on the Sunday. I was playing in senior football on the Saturday, so I felt like, you know, making some money. I think I was a decent player back then. You know, I could have stayed around and played senior football in NPL, but I decided to go refereeing, and I've got in the National League much quicker than if I was as a player. Probably wouldn't have made it as a player, to be honest. Just kind of never looked back and was happy to progress. But I think people should try refereeing. I think it's a great tool to realise, you know, how you can also contribute to part of the game. There's pathways. Definitely it can be a rewarding career.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
We are unbelievably proud to announce today a partnership with Variety, the children's charity, which will result in a scholarship fund for children within the state who are in need of help to participate in the game. The total amount of the fund is going to be $100,000, which is a significant amount, but it's going to support young children access football in the state.
One of the many trademarks that Variety has really is about inclusion and joy and community. And this scholarship partnership speaks to all of that. It allows children to be involved. It allows children from a community program to be involved across all communities. And above all, will provide them with a great sense of joy.
There'll be 3 tiers of scholarships. One of those is a participation scholarship up to $2,000. There will be 2 grants provided for pathway program players up to $5,000, and tier 3 will be an inclusion scholarship between $500 and $1,000 to support young kids under the age of 18 whose families need support to access the game. We think it's a really important project that we've been working on for a period of time. Variety are an amazing charity. They provide so much support to the local community. The partnership's been made with Variety and Football South Australia contributing equally to the fund to the tune of a total amount of $100,000. We think it's an exciting development for the game in the state, and it's with great pride that we announce that today.
This is where it starts. First touches, first goals, first big moments. Where confidence grows, where skills get sharper, where friends become teammates, and teammates become mates for life. Football Fives is fast, it's fun, and it's built for players who just want to play. More touches, more chances, more moments to try, learn, and go again. Here, every player is part of the game. Every pass matters. Every goal feels big. Whether you're starting out, building confidence, or just love being on the ball, Football Fives is your game. Football Fives. Play more, learn faster, love the game.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of the 2026 Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA Finals Series. Match completed today. Earlier on was the qualifying final, which saw Salisbury Inter defeat West Torrens Burkalla by 2-1. And currently in the elimination final, it's Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 1. There must be a result if we are still level at full time. This will go to extra time, and then if that's still level, we're going to penalties. Long way to go, of course. The winner of this match will play West Torrens Burkalla in next weekend's minor semi-final, but for the loser, season 2026 is over. Well, Adelaide Comets players are in their positions ready to go. Comets, of course, in the traditional blue and black. They'll be kicking from left to right as you see it, to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium in Jeps Cross. Campbelltown in the all red. Just a reminder that the officials for this game, the referee Lee Pryor in the centre there holding the ball. The assistant referees are Taylor Vanderhoeven and Cassandra Hughes, and the fourth official is Shane Robinson. It's going to be Campbelltown to kick off in this second half. And there's Lydia Gable, their US forward, over the ball. And whatever else happens for Lydia Gable here in South Australia, well, she's already written herself into Campbelltown folklore by scoring a brilliant late winner to deliver West Adelaide its only loss of the season this year. And here is Gable trying to put Asada through. Asada's brought it out to the left-hand side. Gable's kept a run going and receives the return, wants to get him board, but it's cleared by Nicola. Gable just needs to come back a little to take the throw. Looking for Pritchard to head it on. Nicola's going to be able to get it away. Up towards Panagaris, but Trimboli wins the header. Here's Kufari. It's going to go out for a throw. Going to be Nottridge to come and take it. Right on the halfway line on Comets' right. Headed away. Now here's Asada. Gable trying to get past Nicole, past Rules, who closes the door. Asada gets the return from Pritchard. Trying to get the ball through to Gable. The Comets have it now through Willoughby. Pridham. Nottridge. Looking to get the ball up to Panagaris. Up against Trimboli. That's going to be a free kick to the Campbelltown captain. Who will go long up towards Dorba. Header's been won by Katsabis. Under pressure, but manages to get it to Middleton. And out towards Pridham. That's going to be a throw. On the defensive left, Kufari, Asada. It's going to be another throw for the team in red. Now, Pritchard battling there with Weston, and we'll get the free with Weston. Yes, we'll get the free kick. Dorber on the ball. Comets hold the line right on the edge of the penalty area. Dorber, who are trying to get the ball into the path of Asada. And that's going to be Ito's. Ito launches. Kufari's under it. Header, but it's gone into the path of Panagaris perhaps. Trimboli manages to get a foot in there as the ball was coming down. Dorber, nicely played back to Kufari. But here's Nottridge for Comets. Did she get the return there? Pridham was under pressure. Willoughby, Pritchard has it for Campbelltown. Yanella, Trimboli, Asada, nice turn. Dorber. Gable brings it down well. Oh, that was a good little ball through to Takuda. Asada gets it onto Pritchard. Good defending, Nottridge. Making sure that Pritchard couldn't get onto the ball. 12 goals for the season, Anna Pritchard. And leading scorer for the Campbelltown side. Has announced that this will be her last season, Anna Pritchard. And that means that any game could be her last with Campbelltown on the elimination path through the finals. Now, ball in there by Hazelwood. And just for a moment, Chekovitz looked a bit uncertain there, but did claim the ball and got it out to Takuda. Gable. It's been defended there by Middleton. Got it back to Ito, just enough on the ball. Bramley with the header for Campbelltown. Here's Kufari, but taking over here is Pridham for Comets. Nottridge. Hazelwood. It's out for a throw. So yeah, that's the equation as far as Pritchard is concerned. If Campbelltown lose, it's her last game. I'm sure her team probably thinking that that's as good a reason as any. Not that you really need too many good reasons to make a finals run. To keep themselves alive in this series. Now, Middleton brings the ball past Takuda. Katsabas. Middleton pulls the trigger. Out for a goal kick. And if we do get to penalties, still a long way away of course, but Abby Middleton, probably a likely taker for Comets. Scored in the penalty shootout that Comets had earlier in the season in the Cup semi-final against Berks, and was also on target for Football SA NTC in the 2023 final series. But here's Gable trying to see if she can break the deadlock. Goes for a shot. Out for a goal kick. And of course, Middleton famously scored the winning penalty for Football SA NTC in the 2023 final series in the preliminary final against Comets that knocked Comets out. Now she wears Comets colours. Here's Hazelwood. Cerulis. I think that's going to go out. Throw in for Kufari. Headed away by Nottridge. Can Pritchard get onto it? No, Willoughby will clear. There's time here for Doman. And that ball was probably not into a bad area, but there wasn't a Campbelltown player around the penalty spot. Dorber was just a little bit deeper on that occasion. And Kufari, of course, is also, like Middleton, been a hero in a preliminary final. Now, the preliminary final, just in case you don't know, is the match the week before the grand final. It's a knockout match, and the winner makes the grand final. The loser goes out. We'll come back to that. Dorber's in attack here. Always dangerous. Good ball looking for Takuda. Ito came out and punched. Now Doman gets back onto it, battling there with Katsabas. And Katsabas concedes the corner. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA. And the score in the 54th minute on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 1. Campbelltown City with the corner and with Chelsea Dorber to take. It's towards Trimboli. It might come back out to Dorber, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Yeah, well, Kufari, when the score was 1-1 in the dying minutes of the preliminary final between Campbelltown City and West Adelaide, hit the bar with her attempt and the rebound went into the path of Marina Asada to score Campbelltown's winner and put them into the grand final. Now, Campbelltown have made a couple of changes here. Yuka Sasaki is on in place of Joanna Katsabas. And Anastasia Marzilli comes on for Kylie Pridham. Here's Trimboli. Gable. Charges forward. Hazelwood did enough. Long. In the way there was Yanella, but it falls to Nicola. And here's Marzilli, but Kufari comes to dispossess her. And gets it forward looking for Gable, but Cerulis will cut that off and get it to Nottridge. Out for a throw through Pritchard's intervention. Now Yanella, Asada, Pritchard, Gable. Now that's a nice ball for Dorber, who's onside. Dorber. It's going to be a corner. Middleton with the block there. And speaking of that 2023 NTC side, Anastasia Marzilli was in that as well. Didn't get on the field in the grand final in 2023, was an unused sub, but did play through the final series. It's been taken short because Yanella's all on her own and she's going to launch. It's going to go over and out. And Yuka Sasaki, well, don't really need to talk too much about her abilities and achievements. And it was her assist to Chrissy Panagaris that was responsible for the only goal of last year's grand final that won it for Comets. Pritchard has the throw here. Comets a little bit disorganised on that occasion. Kufari. That ball though might find Sasaki, but no, Doman's come forward to put it into a good area. Cerulis turns it away. Trimboli. Asada. Yanella. Trimboli looking to get the ball up the wing. That's a lovely flick by Dorber. Now, here goes Takuda. A chance to get a ball into a good spot. There was no one really on the penalty area, but Dorber's come back now. Chelsea Dorber. Good challenge, Cerulis. And gets it away, but only as far as Yanella. Asada. Takuda. Just looping it through for Pritchard. Weston just did enough to make sure that Pritchard couldn't get a shot on target. Goal kick for Ito. Masuzu Ito, who hails from Iwata in central Japan. Another Japanese player there, Takuda, and another one there in Asada, but Willoughby wins it. Sasaki gets the ball to Middleton. Now, there's a chance here to get Marzilli going on the attacking right. She's just had to go towards the flag and in trying to get that ball in first time, it's gone out for a goal kick. Bramley now. Trimboli. Takuda. Yanella to Bramley. Gable. Oh, Hazelwood's done well here and can get the ball into the path of Panagaris. Chrissy Panagaris saved by Chekovitz. And Trimboli can bring the ball away. Good play, Hazelwood, to make the chance. But now it's with Sasaki looking back for Panagaris, but that's gone to Chekovitz, who just holds on. Panagaris not really interested in making Chekovitz pick it up, but she does in any case. Up towards Nicola's header's gone back inboard. Kufari now under pressure from Marzilli. Marzilli might win it here. Just can't quite keep the feet there, and Kufari wins it. It's going to be returned by Saroulis towards where Marzilli is on the wing. Bramley wins the header, finds Kufari, who gets it forward. Gable comes to try to win it, but Nottridge. Now Yanella. Pritchard. Kufari. Good pressure, Hazelwood. Trying to get the ball in. There's players everywhere. Throw in for Campbelltown. It's a battle. And after an hour of play, it could end up being one of attrition. And these two sides are playing the game as it should be played, like there's no tomorrow, because there isn't for the loser. Nottridge. Or Nicola's touch might run into Dorber's path. Away by Middleton. Trimboli with the header. Oh, great header, Willoughby. Here's Sasaki. Under pressure. Finds Nicola. Gets it back. Puts it out to the left where Middleton is. Sasaki, will she be the difference today? As she has been on many occasions. Middleton's throw. Headed away by Trimboli. And again by Asada. Back with Nicola for Comets. Good play there by Lydia Gable. Ball forward though is going to run on to Ito, who can leave her area safely. Weston. Oh, that's found Trimboli. Trimboli trying to get it back into the path of Dorber. But Saroulis wins it. Middleton now. It's going to run on a bit too far. Doman to retrieve and take the throw. Up the wing. Nicola with the ball forward, but Trimboli finds Dorber. Asada, can they break here and find Pritchard? Pritchard now, good cover by Weston. Back to Ito. Header won by Trimboli. Sasaki here for Comets. It's been intercepted, and now Asada. Willoughby, no foul. Gable for Campbelltown. Dorber can get a cross in. Can Pritchard get onto it? That was good work there by Nottridge. Just held her ground so that Pritchard couldn't run onto the ball. And Ito has it and goes long. Bramley with the header. It's high and it'll go out for a throw. Well, if this game keeps going the way it's going, I feel like the big winners are going to be West Torrens Burkalla, because there are going to be some tired and sore players at the end of this one. Not that there was any lack of intensity in the match that we saw earlier between Inter and Burkalla, but again, a really strong physical clash between these two sides. Hazelwood now gets a cross in. It's out for a goal kick. Just to remind you of the equation, the winner of this game will play West Torrens Burkalla in the minor semi-final next week. The loser is out of the 2026 Apex Steel WNPLSA Final Series. Season will be over. Pritchard, it's going to go out for a throw. Nottridge to take. Hazelwood trying to get onto it. Bramley with cover. Nottridge to take the throw. Up towards Hazelwood and Panagaris. Throw in Campbelltown. Kufari finds Pritchard quickly. And we'll take again. Towards Asada, who flicks on. Here's Cerulis for Comets. Finds Sasaki well. Willoughby. Middleton's taken off on the left. But Doman's come through to challenge and win. Takuda. Asada. Oh, well won there by Willoughby. That's a really good challenge. There's some complaints from the Campbelltown side, it seems, after that challenge. I'm not sure why. It was perfectly clean. And here's Panagaris. And it's for Willoughby. Will it come back to Panagaris? That's with Bramley. Getting the ball up the wing now, Campbelltown. That's going to be won by Cerulis. Here's Doman. Return ball might not quite get to her with Sasaki's intervention. And in fact, it will be a Comets throw. Here's Bramley though. It's back with Sasaki. Panagaris. Marzilli trying to get the ball back in board. Willoughby looking for a shooting opportunity. Was closed down. Comes to Hazelwood. Nicola. Nottridge putting the ball into the area, maybe a little bit too far. It's out for a goal kick. To be taken short, it seems. Bramley. Dorber, who's come into a deeper area to get possession and find Doman. Looking for Gable here. Middleton leads the race. And did well, Middleton. Goal kick, Comets. Now, referee Pryor, I think, was speaking to someone behind the goal. There's going to be a change either way. Yuka Takuda is coming off and Monique Rikiki will come on. So 2 changes for Comets, 1 for Campbelltown. Yanella getting the ball forward there, but that's going to go out for a throw. Middleton. Willoughby wins it. Here's Gable though. Dorber. Looking for Asada here. Oh, and it might actually break away. Nicola has it for Comets, under pressure from Asada. And it's been kept in. It's come out to Sasaki. That's Kufari has it for Campbelltown. Oh, Sasaki wins it. Panagaris comes to take control, looking to get Marzilli going. Sorry, yes, it was Marzilli, but Trimboli has it. Asada. Gable. Oh, that's really good. And the flag has stayed down. And here's a chance for Rikiki. Monique Rikiki. It's a goal. Campbelltown are in front. Monique Rikiki makes an immediate impact. Great work, Lydia Gable. Great finish, Monique Rikiki. Well, in the 70th minute, it's now advantage Campbelltown. They've come from behind. And Comets now have to find something if their title defence is not going to come to an end today. Pritchard. And Gable, who's been so influential. Middleton has it. Oh, it's only gone as far as Asada. Dorber. Danger again for Comets here. Still going. And that could be a corner. No, Middleton makes sure it only goes out for a throw. Gable to take, and does have a long throw, Lydia Gable. As you can see, Pritchard heads on, headed away, and Willoughby puts a foot through it. That's out for a throw. Well, a stat I hadn't mentioned so far, I don't think, is that Adelaide Comets do not have a great record against the other teams that have made the finals this season. And that record looks like being extended unless they can find something in these last 20 minutes. But 8 matches in the WNPLSA, the 8 matches in the WNPLSA home and away season that Comets have played against the other 4 teams that have made the finals, they've only recorded 3 draws and 5 losses. They haven't won any of those games and conceded 20 goals in those 8 games. They've made the finals. That's going to be a free kick to Nicola. They've made the finals, Comets, on the back of the fact that they won 10 out of 10 matches against the bottom 5. Only West Adelaide has also done that. But West, of course, won 7 out of 8 against the other finals teams. That's where Comets hasn't fared well at all. That's a good ball in there and a chance. Oh, what a shot and what a save by Chekovitz. Oh, that was almost the equaliser right there. And now it looks like Bramley's down for Campbelltown. That terrific shot, terrific volley there from Panagaris. And Chekovitz was equal to it. Ball's going to have to be dropped to her to restart play. Trimboli's back up. And Chekovitz can just wait. Play's restarted. I'm not sure if the Comets players are aware of it, and then the call went out, go to her. Here's Willoughby. Good challenge. It's come out to Hazelwood. Oh, but the ball breaks the way of Campbelltown. Asada and Monique Rukiki, who was fouled. And Dorber with it. Of course, Campbelltown went down this road last year from the elimination final to the grand final. Dorber's ball in there. Oh, and the header was won for Campbelltown by Bramley. But out for a goal kick. We're into the last 15 minutes of the 90. Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 2. The title defence of Adelaide Comets is under massive threat here. Ito. Up to Willoughby, who tries to flick it on, but Dorber's there. Asada. Yanella. Looking for Dorber, who'll get onto here and get a good cross in. Ito claims. Shows some urgency to get it out to Sasaki. Now can they bring the ball forward? Nottridge finds Marzilli here. Hazelwood with the return, but it's come to Bramley. Asada. Gable. Loved her game today. Pritchard. It's gone all the way to Ito. Middleton now for Comets. And Weston gets it back. They're just looking to find a channel forward. Oh, that ball from Ito. It's going to find Marzilli. I thought for a moment it might head out, but Marzilli's come through to claim possession. And Nottridge, it's going to spin out for a Campbelltown throw, I think. And now there's a Campbelltown player down. Not sure what happened there. I was following the ball. But wondering if it's Yanella again. And again, the players all around her. Of course, if you weren't watching the first half, there was an accidental clash between two Campbelltown teammates, Yanella and Asada, and they both were down for some time, and it took a long time for Yanella to come back onto the pitch. But this looks like a case of cramp here. Doman providing the help on this occasion. Just a reminder that we thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, for bringing us this competition and making this broadcast possible. It's actually Kufari. I apologise that I couldn't identify the player while down on the ground. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions in the 79th minute. It's Adelaide Comets 1, Campbelltown City 2. We're going to restart with a throw. Doman, who's normally at right back, just filling in at left at the moment. And change is going to be made. So Kufari is going to be substituted immediately. And Alyssa Costello, who can go to that exact position, is a fullback, is on. One of the younger brigade at Campbelltown, Alyssa Costello. Recently out of the Football SA squads. Now, Nottridge gets a decent ball in there. Chekovitz is able to claim that one. Played 80 minutes here. There'll be plenty of stoppage time. You would think at least 5 minutes. So, but here's a chance for Monique Rakiki. And an important foot in there by Saroulis. Ito gets it to Hazelwood. Pritchard's going to take over here for Campbelltown. Rakiki putting it back in board. Asada. But now Comets have it. Here's Nicola. Hazelwood. Willoughby, it's gone to Pritchard. Oh, Willoughby's won it back well. Now, takes off. Has Sasaki inboard. Has Panagaris to the right. Goes to Panagaris, who can put a cross in. Sasaki lets it run. Oh, Dorber came and Willoughby. Over the top. So there's plenty of time for Comets because you can probably bet on around 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time as well as the almost 9 regular minutes left to play. Out there by Yanella. In towards Sasaki, but Bramley has it. Into the right back position. Can they get it away? It's come all the way to Western. Nottridge. Hazelwood. Wanting to get the ball back in board. Yanella was there, but it breaks Comets' way. Nottridge gets a cross in. Bramley heads it away. Pritchard battling with Nottridge. It's going to be a Comets throw. Fighting for their lives now, Comets. Fighting for survival in the Apex Steel WNPLSA season. The champs are on the mat. Can they climb off it and deliver their own knockout blow? Nottridge's throw is long. Now the ball across comes to Middleton. Middleton! Goal kick. Now, goal kick is going to go short to Bramley. who launches up the wing. It's only going to go as far as Nottridge of Comets. Hazelwood, that was good. Panagaris. That ball's just going to go a little bit too close to Chekovitz, who gets it up towards Gable. That's with Nottridge now. Hazelwood. Willoughby. Good pressure, good tackle, Asada. Comes up with it. And now can put Monique Rakiki through, but Nottridge got in the road. And Western will get it back to Ito. Up towards where Hazelwood is. Hazelwood touches it forward. Bramley with the header. Gable. And again, maybe trying to get that into the path of Monique Rakiki, but it's back with Ito. Looking for Sasaki. Good touch. Marzilli. Oh, but Western's just had to go back. Cerulis. Nottridge can carry forward a little. Get the ball in towards Hazelwood, who wins it well. And out by Trimboli. And more cramp. Can't be entirely surprising with the way this game's been played. And this time it's Doman who needed the attention. Nottridge just waits to be given the all clear for the restart. Up towards Marzilli. Now, Panagaris gets it to Sasaki. In the way was Dorba, who's basically playing as number 6 at the moment, but doing so effectively there and finding Pritchard. Pritchard finds the actual number 6, who's wearing the number 6 in Gable. That ball in board's only going to find the other number 6. Asada! Ito has it. Hazelwood. It's a player that can so often be a match winner, can make a difference, but on that occasion was forced to concede the throw. Bramley with the throw. They haven't quite looked like they've had to hang on yet, Campbelltown. Can Comets make their lives harder? Here's a chance. Oh, Marzilli's ball didn't find Panagaris. That's what she was looking for. Here's Weston. They're basically 3 at the back, Comets, and have thrown Abby Middleton up onto the left wing. And that's where it goes. Can Middleton get onto this? Middleton putting it in board for Panagaris. Doman's going to be able to get it away. Panagaris is tired too, or sore. And as I said, you might think the big winners of this being such a physical and demanding counter is Burkalla, who lies in wait next week for the winner of this match, which currently looks like being Campbelltown, but they're under pressure to maintain their lead. Earlier on it was into 2, Burkalla 1. It's 2-1 here at the moment to Campbelltown. Sasaki. Dorba wins it. Sasaki up to take the throw quickly to Marzilli and gets it back. Inboard. Pritchard can win that. Weston. Nicola. Oh, Gable came through and read that well. Gable now. Oh, that's a really good ball. Monique Rakiki is away again. Monique Rakiki just gets covered by Cerula. Still going. Gable has kept the run going. Gable. Oh, and the shot was charged down by Nicola. That was almost the match won there for Campbelltown, but Comets are able to keep their goal intact and keep the deficit at just 1 goal and keep themselves with a pulse. Now, Yanella hooks away. Throw in for Comets. Sasaki. Marzilli trying to push it forward. And that was a likely time-wasting attempt by Ella to just clear the ball so far over the line, but we got more than one ball. Now Willoughby gets a chance to get a cross in, has gotten on the other side. Bramley didn't heed the call and put it out for a corner. Willoughby to take. Comets looking for the equaliser that would probably send this game to extra time. Although there are still a few minutes left, you would think. Willoughby's corner. Trimboli can get that away. Hazelwood keeps it in. They charge forward, the red shirts. Hazelwood holds on, but there were too many defenders in the end. Swung back in by Notridge. It's going to be too long though. And Chekovitz has it. Into the 90th minute here at Service FM Stadium in the Apex Steel WNPLSA Elimination Final of 2026. Comets 1, Campbelltown 2. And Campbelltown have it with a throw on the right-hand side. Dorber loops it forward. It might come to Gable. Cerulis wins. Oh, but Campbelltown have it again through Monique Rakiki. Trying to burst through in the area and square it. There's players everywhere. Pritchard must score. No, it's cleared off the line. Would you believe it? No, it's been given. It's been given. Pritchard scored it. And Campbelltown are going to go through to the minor semi-final. Adelaide Comets. Well, I'll just pull that back for a moment because we are actually going to play an extra 7 minutes. That's how long Comets have to now find 2 goals. But Pritchard's shot was adjudged to have crossed the line. Can Comets raise themselves in these 7 minutes to score twice? It's a huge ask. And their first play after going 3-1 down is to fluff their lines and put the ball out for a throw. Doman. Long up the wing. There's no one really there. Notridge is under pressure here. I'm not sure if she realised Asada was bearing down. Ito forward. Pritchard wins it. Nicola. Doman wins the header, but it falls for Marzilli. Can she get Panagaris through? Bramley with important intervention. It's a corner for Comets. They've got to show some urgency here. Now Hazelwood races to go and take it. They've got to throw players forward too at the moment. They're just walking into the area. Now Hazelwood puts it in board. Nicola's header. I think that's going to go out. It does. And already nearly 2 minutes of the extra 7 at least have elapsed. Bramley launches. Out for a throw. Weston takes. Cerulis chips it forward. Trimboli wins the header. Pritchard gets an important foot in there. Notridge. Hazelwood. Again worried out of it by Pritchard. Throw in Campbelltown. And it looks like that record of Comets of not being able to record a WNPLSA win this season against another top 5 team is going to carry on here. They just haven't been able to do it this year against the better sides. And it looks like today's going to be no exception. And it has to be said that Campbelltown have just looked hungrier. They've played better. I'm not going to discount the respective performances of this team, but they've also been the team I really feel that has shown the greater desire today. Dorber, and some of their players have just done a power of work in ball winning all across the field. Starting from the very top. Campbelltown are going to make a late change here. And it's going to be Brooke Gilchrist coming on for Dorber. And really, Dorber is a great example of what I've just been talking about. She spent a lot of the game basically playing infield, not up at the top end of the attack. Winning balls, challenging. Gable, she's even done it at the number 9 position for a lot of the game. They really have been the team that has been better in the 50-50s. Now, ball's fallen to Doman, who looks to get it up to Gable. Away by Weston. Now, can they get Panagaris through here? Plays it out to Middleton. Middleton trying to get a cross in. Up against 2 Campbelltown opponents, and it was blocked very well by Costello. Nearly 5 of the extra 7 minutes played. Comets must score from this corner to have any sort of hope of taking this game to extra time. Towards the penalty spot. Willoughby trying to get the ball forward. Retains possession. Willoughby looking to get across. Goes past Gilchrist. Away by Bramley. It's another corner, but the seconds just tick on. Willoughby again. That's out for a goal kick. And Campbelltown are going to send Comets out of the 2026 season. Six extra minutes have been played of the minimum 7. And I think you'll have to say that it's been a disappointing title defence by Adelaide Comets. Last year they put right so much of what they'd done wrong in previous final series. They'd gone out in straight sets in the final series in 23 and 24, Adelaide Comets. And last season they turned that around with an outstanding final series. Winning the qualifying final against Salisbury Inter, the team that had been their nemesis in these matches. Pritchard trying to Monique Rikiki through, but Ito clears. Oh, and it might come all the way to Panagaris. Bramley will cut that off. Then they knocked West Adelaide, well, they defeated West Adelaide in the second semi-final and won the grand final against Campbelltown. But they're going to go out at the first week, at the first opportunity, because it's just a matter of time now before the full-time whistle is blown to confirm Campbelltown City's progression to the minor semi-final. Campbelltown City with a 3-1 win will go on to play West Torrens Burkalla next weekend. And Adelaide Comets are out. Their title defence is over in the first week of the finals. And, well, you have to say that Campbelltown were very much worth a 3-1 win. could they do it again? Go all the way from this match, the elimination final, all the way from 5th spot on the ladder to the grand final. Their second hurdle will be West Torrens Burkalla next week. So just confirm what will happen next weekend. The major semi-final will be between West Adelaide and Salisbury Inter. The winner of that goes to the grand final on September 4. The loser goes to the preliminary final, which is 3 weeks from today. The winner of next week's minor semi-final between West Torrens Burkalla and Campbelltown will go to the preliminary final in week 3. The loser will be eliminated. Should also mention that tomorrow the Women's State League will come to a close. All matches finishing at 3 p.m. and there is a tremendous title race between Sturt Lions and Adelaide City. One of those teams will win the league and get promoted to the WNPL. One will finish second and go into a playoff which will be played next weekend against Modbury Vista. And the winner of that playoff between Modbury Vista and either Sturt Lions or Adelaide City will be in the 2027 WNPL. The loser will be in the 2027 State League. Well, it's been a great day of action. Hope you've enjoyed it out there. Do go out to either of those State League matches at 3 p.m. tomorrow if you can. Both Sturt Lions and Adelaide City playing at home. Sturt Lions at Carigna Reserve against South Adelaide, and Adelaide City at Adelaide City Park. They'll be playing Western Strike. Sorry, no, they won't. They'll be playing Adelaide Jaguars. And they should be both fantastic matches with so much on the line. But whatever you do, have a great rest of the weekend.